Okay, this is my favorite slide. This is our call to action and my recommended internal DEI programs. The work has to start with an internal focus before we turn to an external focus. So we'll initially focus on these 3 programs. When we consistently demonstrate and visibly demonstrate the value of creating an inclusive workplace culture, others will follow. Okay, 42% of women of color, 40% of men of color, and 40% of women of all backgrounds cited being on guard in anticipation of gender and racial bias while at work. The 3 programs that I want to discuss are a DEI task force. And the task force will be made up of individuals from all of our offices. They'll meet twice a month. They will basically brainstorm ideas on behalf of the company for cultural events, for lunch and learns, which would be talking about our products, product knowledge classes at these lunch and learns, a calendar, a celebration of events, as well as measuring our success with DEI surveys. We had our initial DEI survey last December. And the task force will be the basis of upcoming other programs. All right. The next program that I highly recommend that has been successful from our proven by our research is a diversity manager. So we could have a diversity manager or director in Westchester, and then we can have managers in our different offices. This is an added expense, but we can budget this for 2003. And the director would report directly to the CEO or could report directly to Amy. The last program I want to discuss is the mentorship programs. Now, there would be basically 2 mentorship programs. One would be like a first-hand advisor, and then we'd have like a LASCO buddy. Okay, so to highlight this program, the new employees or new recruits would be assigned 2 buddies. And these 2 individuals, LASCO employees, of course, would help guide the new employee through the first 6 weeks with regular communication and check-ins. All right. The dream team will consist of a role buddy, which is basically a peer that understands the new hire's role and responsibilities. But then we'd also have a culture buddy, someone who can translate the company culture. Okay. So again, a first-hand advisor, and then this LASCO buddy, who would be a culture buddy. Now, the benefits here are enormous. The new hire has clear points of contact and inside knowledge about the company. The buddies have an opportunity, the LASCO buddies, this opportunity to network and to increase their mentoring skills and as well as their leadership skills. And when the company sees also from these buddies, the company will see an increase in employee engagement and retention of all parties. Now remember this, change moves at the speed of trust. And right now, there's a trust issue at LASCO, and these programs will create that bridge of trust with our employees.